And then, oh, and then the other day, I mean, we weren't there for super long, but the other day we went to these claw machines. Guys, there's this place called Treasure Hunter or something. And I thought it was a meme. I think Yvonne might have been vlogging, but anyway, we went to this place called the Treasure Hunter. And they had some claw machines. And I was like, Yvonne was like, oh, look at this goose. This looks funny. You want to try and win it for me? And I was like, you know, sure, like these claw machines are obvious scams. They're obvious. It's a claw machine, right? So we walk into Treasure Hunter, and I try and win this really dumb goose for Yvonne, because I was like, yeah, sure, you know, why not? Why not? And then we win it on the second try, and I'm just freaking out. And I'm like, how did we win it? It was a big one. It was a big goose. I'm sure Yvonne will show it at some point. But I was just like, how did we win that on the second try? That's crazy. So I was just like, maybe this place is just rigged. Maybe you can just win. And then we played a few more, and I just kept winning. Hold on, let me bring out my things that I got.
That pasta looks less. Yeah, it's good pasta. It's really. I'm very good at pastas. Sounds like you're spanking your kid. Oh, I thought it sounded like something else. Guys, there's no other way for me to do this because. I know, I'm telling you, you can do the thing. No, that thing doesn't work. It doesn't it work? It works. It can't. No, it does not work. Do it.
My souvenirs. They're not really souvenirs exactly, but anyway, it was so easy to win, guys. Like legit. Okay. I spent about $5 to $6 or something, like less than $10 for sure. And we got Yvonne's goose. We got this little otter. This guy's pretty cute. I posted a little thing of him. He's great. I don't know where you get this from, but look at this little guy. He's holding a little fish. And then I saw this one, which is the bigger version of the otter. Another otter. Look, 2 otters. And then here's the kind of weird part, but this one has a zipper on the back. So what I was doing was I'd put the small otter in the back of the big. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I'm just gonna put that away. Anyway, I got these 2 otters. I got a little family of otters kind of hanging out there, and yeah, I'm just gonna throw them. And then I got those, and then I got this dog. This is from YouTube actually. When we went to the streaming thing, they had this dog. It looks so realistic, doesn't it? This is crazy. I saw this and I was like, I gotta bring it back. They had this, and they made a little cat also from Myung. I think we took a picture of it, but it didn't post it anywhere yet. So that was like a super realistic looking dog. But so here's what happened, guys. On the way back, there's probably other stuff I could tell, but we are playing it in like a few minutes. On the way back, I feel like I just looked dangerous. I got repeatedly stopped at the airport. First, they gave me... Hold on, they gave me this card, right? I went through the security, and I made it through, no problem. And then they get this card. Wait, I got this card. Hold on. Let me pull it out.
Oh, that's satisfying. Wait, I'll mix it.
Okay, yeah, you can mix it.
I'll mix it, Chef. You relax. You can take a smoke break. I love it. Yes, Chef. Yes, Chef. Have you ever seen like My iPhone 15! Bo is an actual crazy. I hope the camera caught him running over it.
I want to
Is it okay?
That. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, phew.
Sorry, chat.
If my cat causes your phone any damage, I will.
No, it's fine. Evie does this all the time.
Okay.
But okay, so here's what happened, guys. I go through the security, no problems, everything seems great. And then the lady, she doesn't speak much English, but I feel like I just look dangerous or something. So what happens is they hand me this card. I actually asked to keep this card because it's just very standard. And they had a picture and they drew on it, and they're like, "We're right here. You got to go here for security." And I was like, "Oh, that's weird. Like, how come no one else has to do it?" And she's like, "Your bag got flagged for something. You have to go through an extra search." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I wonder what it could be. Like, did I accidentally smuggle something in? Like, I I don't know what happened, but I guess I just looked dangerous. And then I go to the security, the bonus. I asked to keep this. It's, like, kind of looks cool. But anyway, I go to the bonus security, right? And then they open all the things, and then they check my whole bag. They're like, is this your bag? Did you pack this? Did anyone touch it? Did anyone give you anything? And I'm like, no, I packed it, but you're making me nervous. Like, do I have like drugs in there or something? And you're just trying to make sure that I get in trouble for the drugs. And then they're like, okay, well, this is your pack, so anything in it, you've done this, right? And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. I guess I did, yeah. So the lady opens the bag, she unzips everything, like, kind of digs through it a little bit. And then she's like, yeah, there's nothing in here, it's fine. I'm like, what? Like, why did you do all this? I had to wait through security for like an hour after they handed me this note card telling me to go to bonus security, making me think I was smuggling drugs. They're like, you packed this bag, right? You did this? You packed this? Everything in here, it's yours? No one put this in here? And I'm like, no, I did all that. And they're like, yeah, there's nothing. You're fine. You're fine. You're okay. And then they just close the bag and they say, all right, have a good flight. And I'm like, I feel like I just got stressed out for like an hour waiting in the security line, worrying about this, wondering what I could possibly have for like, I don't know, what I could possibly have that's illegal. And then, like, the whole time I was talking to Myung, and I was like, I do have a can of hairspray. I don't know if cans of hairsprays are allowed, because on the thing, like, when we were checking in the luggage, there was a sign that said no hairspray for carry-ons if it's too big. And I specifically asked the lady, I was like, ma'am, I do have a can of hairspray in my check-in luggage. Is that okay? And she was like, yeah, that'll be fine. So for the past hour, I was afraid they thought my hairspray was some kind of bomb or something. Turns out it's just a random search. They checked it, said nothing's wrong, and then just let me through. And that's where it would have ended, if not for the second security check. So what happened was they searched my entire check-in luggage, found nothing, and they were like, okay, you're fine, have a good flight. And then I was like, okay, I guess that's the end of it. So I go through, before I board the airplane, before we get on, I check my scanning pass, I scan it on. Lady taps my shoulder and she's like, hello, we're choosing you for a random security check. And I'm like, again? Me again? So like they first they search my bag, and then I have my backpack, right? And then they're like, we're gonna have to search your bag for a random security check. And I'm like, another one? Like, do I just look like a walking security hazard? But here's the crazy part. My plushies, all the plushies I won from the Crane games and stuff, they didn't fit in my check-in luggage. So I had them all in my backpack, right? So I'm walking around with this backpack, and like so the backpack doesn't close with all the thing in it. So I had Bimbus sticking out like this of my backpack. I'm walking around with my backpack like this, and I'm just chilling with this thing on with the dog sticking out. And then they're like, we're gonna have to pull you over for a security check. You look dangerous. They didn't say you look dangerous, but I was just like, do I look dangerous? I'm walking around with a dog out my backpack. So like, they're like, we need you for the random security check. They pull me aside into like a separate area. There's like 3 people sitting there, and they're like, we got to search your bag to make sure you don't have anything. And I'm like, I already went through security, but sure, no problem. So she opens, she looks at the dog, and she's like, oh, that's cute. So she opens my bag, and she's like, she takes the dog out, and she's like, okay, it's a dog. She pulls out this, and she's like, oh, you have a lot of plushies. She pulls this out. Then she pulls out another one, and she just starts laughing, and she's like, why do you have so many plushies? And I'm like, I don't know, man. Why do I look like a threat? I have like 2 otters and a dog in my backpack. So I don't know what happened, guys, but I think I'm the most dangerous. I'm like the most dangerous looking flyer out there. I got double searched, I tell you. And the crazy thing is all I had was a dog sticking out and 2 otters in my backpack. So obviously I got through all the checks, but I was just like, why am I getting randomly searched so much? Like, do I just look dangerous? I don't know what's happening here. Same thing happened to my friend. Yeah, I'm not sure what I did. I feel like I just looked really suspicious. It was funny because the lady started laughing a little bit when she pulled out the 3rd plushie out of my backpack when they chose me for the random security check. So, not sure what happened. I think I'm a dangerous looking criminal. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I feel like I typically don't look dangerous. But yeah, that was interesting.